Hello guys, it's Insubordination, and this is going to be the second episode of my gameplay commentary series. Don't really know how many videos it's going to have, but I'm going to try to record some more. So this game I'm going to be playing the Phantom Kit, which is definitely one of my favorites. And I'm just going to be going with a hunting strategy. I'm not going to be mining this game. I'm just going to be going to see if I can get as many kills as possible. It doesn't turn out to be a super high killing game, but it's definitely fun. So starting off here after 2 minutes of invincibility, I go for this DS Craft guy. Sadly he ends up getting away from me, he just runs away. Then I run into this just group of people, I don't really know what's going on here. So I'm chasing this guy, then this Ghost Soda guy comes out of nowhere. I don't think he's hacking here, I think that's just a glitch. But yeah, so I finish him off, he was a madman. Then I'm running, because I don't want to have to fight the rest of those guys when I only have a couple soups in my hotbar. So I chase after this guy, one-shot him, but I think he was a pro, because I didn't get the kill. MVP or pro. So then I see the madman notice in the chat saying that there's madmen nearby, so I'm pretty sure that those guys are chasing after me, and I don't really want to fight a team of two with a madman. So I accidentally fall into this cave, but actually you'll see how Phantom can really be helpful here. I escape perfectly with Phantom there. I'm able to re-soup up on this tree and get away from them, and then I hop right back in the cave to try to finish them off. Turns out they had fought, they weren't actually a team, and this guy, the madman, had won, but I managed to take him out. And I'm pretty sure he was an MVP. I don't think I actually got that kill, sadly. So yeah, I finish him off. I briefly consider mining in this cave, but decide to leave. But remember that cave, because that comes back later. So I find this guy who looks like he really doesn't have anything, and pretty much just kill him pretty quickly. He jumps out of that lake pretty nice, but I do finish him off here. And then I'm just moving on. He didn't really have anything good, so I just kind of go on for the next guy. And then here's another time when I really get to utilize the Phantom Kit. It's really a very helpful kit. It helps in a lot of situations. This guy dug a huge hole, so I just Phantom down in there and kill him. I jump down in there, surprise him, get the jump, and take him out. And so then, as I'm down here, I decide to just quickly grab this iron that's here while I'm here. And it turns out to be 6 iron, so that's a pretty good start, but I don't like to smelt iron unless I get, like, usually more than 10. If I can get a chest plate and sword, or maybe legs and a sword, then I will smelt my iron. And so here you can see a good strategy to use with Phantom. If you're climbing up something you won't be able to get all the way up, is to place blocks beneath you as you go, so that if you fall, you won't take all the Phantom damage, you'll just take a little damage. I would have died there if I hadn't placed blocks beneath me. Yeah, so I find this random iron on the surface, which brings me up to 13, which is actually a pretty good number. That's enough for boots, leggings, and a sword, and so I do decide to smelt that. I don't have the MC PvP mod right now because I'm pretty sure it's not updated yet, so I can't see exactly how much time has passed without typing /help, but I'm too lazy to do that, so I just decide to smelt. And so then look at this, back to the same cave as before, and I'm hunting this guy who has full iron except for leggings. So I managed to get some nice hits on him. He looks like he's either lagging or not paying attention, but he doesn't use a single soup, nor does he hit me, so that's a nice little fortunate encounter I had there. Managed to snag myself full iron. And so then I'm just moving on. I'm gonna, at this point, full iron, inventory full of soups. I'm feeling pretty good about it. Pretty much this is where you want to be at this point. So I cross this pig-infested ravine. And then I just continue on to try to keep hunting whoever I can throughout the rest of this game. It's actually a while, I think, until I actually find somebody. I guess everyone on my half of the map had died. I actually have to run all the way over here through this jungle and such to be able to find my next victim. And it is a while until I actually find him. Climbing through this thing, trying to find him. It's hard to track people in jungles. And then there we go, I finally see him, and he is actually on a mini feast up in that tree. So here's another great use of the Phantom Kit. I derp a little there, but I do manage to knock him right off and claim this mini feast for myself. So Phantom Kit, very useful. I would strongly suggest it. You can already see it saved me like twice in this game, or rather it saved me once. It's gonna save me again very shortly. And it's already gotten me this mini feast, which is nice. Got me an enchantment table and some potions. Potions are going to be very helpful very shortly. So then I see this guy in full armor who comes up, and he is a Time Lord. And if you see in the bottom left hand corner, the Urgle is crouching down there. The Urgle, yes, he is an Urgle. So this guy is Craftmaster 9904, it looks like, and he is a Time Lord. He tries to Time Lord me, but he hits me accidentally, so the Time Lord breaks, and then I just chase him down, and I get the speed from Time Lord, and he gets the slowness, so it's really over for him at this point. He sets me on fire, which is annoying, and tries to get me with lava, but that does not work, and I kill him there. So now, I'm pretty sure that other guy is going to try to come, but I don't see him. And suddenly I hear him behind me. And so I go to fight him, and then that's when I see the strength and notice he's Urgal. So I fall in the lava, and he has strength, so I decide to just fly away, fly up onto this tree. Jungles are very good if you're going to be using Phantom, because you can just hop up onto a tree, resoup, do whatever you need to do. So sadly the Urgal gets full iron from the dead guy I killed. But I decided to just hide on to the feast. I decided that's my best course of action right now. So one thing, I'm sorry that the bottom of the hotbar got cut off in this video. I'm not really sure why that happened. I must have to tweak my video settings a little, or my recording settings or what, but yeah, I'll try to not have that for the next video. So here I make it to the feast, and that is the Urgal. He splashes himself with strength, and I splash direct hit with the poison potion. So that is the second direct hit with the poison potion I've got in this game. Those poison potions really help me a lot. I figure this is about a fair fight. Strength 2 with poison 1, and so I managed to strafe him pretty well and take him out. And then the feast is starting in just 10 seconds. So at this point I'm pretty sure that I'm the only one that's actually going to be at the feast. I'm putting on my diamond armor here, grabbing stuff, and then just as I'm putting on my diamond pants, lo and behold, another phantom comes up. And he just kind of flies in here. Turns out he's almost got full iron. He tries to lava me, but I manage to escape it, and then I'm just trying to hit him, and suddenly, ooh, there's his teammate. His teammate comes out of nowhere, and his teammate is a monk, so that'll end up getting annoying later. In fact, very soon he ends up monking me. But I do use the E1E trick and get out my knockback sword. I don't usually like to use a knockback sword, which is why I was using the normal sword instead. So he's just splashing regeneration potions, I don't really know, and I'm really just trying to keep these two away from the feast chests. Pretty much with almost full diamond, I'm not really worried about them killing me. I'm more worried about them maybe grabbing themselves some diamond armor, or even a strength potion would be even worse. Because that could well mean the end of me if they manage to get their hands on a strength potion. So I am just trying to hit them both and keep them away from the feast chests. I do a little refilling here. I figure there's a little lull in the fighting. And then this guy seems like he's dropping balls, so I think I might be able to take him out real quick right here. But I accidentally hit him away and realized I gotta get back to the chests. Can't have this guy grabbing all the good stuff. So he uses Phantom, and luckily for me, he is not the greatest Phantom. He actually dies of fall damage because he forgets to land before the power runs out. That is one of the treacherous aspects of Phantom, is that you can kill yourself. So once I knock this Dronzer guy into the lava, I'm pretty sure it's pretty much over. It's very hard to fight someone who is almost full diamond when you don't even have full iron and when you're on fire. So I take out a new sword after he monks me, and then I just kind of beat him to death under the feast. So now I'm almost positive there's no one else coming to the feast, but lo and behold, as I'm eating my steak, this Senextari guy, he decides to come with just a stone sword. I don't really know what his plan was, but I finished him off quickly. And so now it really is just me at the feast. There is one guy left in this game. I blow up the feast, I burn the items, and then I make my way over to the last guy in the game, who is XBlazeX. And I figure I'm a Phantom, I have an Ender Pearl, I can pretty much escape any trap he has set for me if he's a Kaya or what. So I'm not really very careful, and there we go, I see his name underground. So I see him under that lava pool, and I notice he has this staircase. Now, one thing to remember, guys, is do not travel down anyone else's staircase in the Hunger Games. That is how people try to get you with their traps. Staircases is a very common trap, so never go down someone's staircase if you see one. It's not even that hard to just dig down. It takes all of 30 seconds, and it's just so much safer. You can dictate what happens in your encounter rather than them. So I see his little cavern there, and I see him in there, and I decide just to take it easy, kill him with an arrow. Don't even go down in there in case he's a demo man or something, and there we go. 3 shots, and that'll do it. And so then I go down just to see what trap he did have in store for me, and he did end up having a trap. you'll see it is actually a bad boy Halo trap. Look at this. He would have been able to hit my legs there. I wouldn't have been able to hit him at all. So I hope you guys enjoyed this Phantom gameplay, and please remember to rate, comment, and subscribe. See you guys later.